don't have to wait until that thing uploads. It'll keep uploading. So let's go back to video physics. And the next thing that we want to share is our data file. So the data file is going to be opened in and copied to graphical. All right, we see this graph here, same kind of graph that we were looking at before. Yep. So I'm going to change this over to a table. Before I change it over to a table, I want you to see, and I'm just going to select one. I'll select two graphs. So two graphs are there, and I want to select a data set that's going to be on the X for the top graph, and then a data set that's going to be on the Y for the bottom graph. And I want you guys to see what's happening. We're starting off at 0 for the X. This is our origin for X. This is our horizontal, even though it's on the vertical, on the vertical number line right now. This is what's happening horizontally. This is what's happening during time. We're not going to use the time in this particular case. We're going to calculate the time. So we're going to start off from 0, and then we're going up to about 0.4. 0, 0.4, and that's 0.4 meters. Remember our calibration. So it's the same thing almost all the way down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 data sets, and we have 20 points. So it's a point here, an ordered pair here, and an ordered pair here. Ordered pair here, ordered pair here. If we keep going, we'll have 20 data points and 10 data sets. Notice for the Y, a similar situation is happening. We're starting at 0, then we're going down to a negative, approximately a negative 0.08 meters. And we do that again, 0, negative 0.8, 0. And that's because the ball is falling in the Y direction. It's going in the negative direction. And that's really good. So now let's go ahead and how about we just take a snapshot of this? Or let me see, I don't think we can just straight upload this to Dropbox. Open in. Oh, it looks like we can. Initial velocity, so I'll just save it there. It's a good picture. And then we're going to take this and we're going to change this over to data. So let's go to our options tab here and let's select on table. So once we select on table, we'll see that we have our time, our X, our Y, our X velocity, and Y velocity. The only data sets that we're going to use is X and Y. And you can see that we have 0, 0.39, we have 0, and then you have a negative 0.0776. So even though this is a value, it's small compared to this one, so it's effectively 0. All right, we're going to take the displacements between this. This is our final X, our initial X, our final Y, and our initial Y. So what we're seeking to do with this data here is to find the displacements, and from there we can calculate our time of flight and subsequently our initial velocity. So let's share this with Microsoft Excel. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this in and copy to Excel. So this might weird out because I closed down Microsoft Excel, and that's fine. If it does, then we'll just do it again. So it opened up unit circle. Be aware, it's opening up, well, this is statistical, but that should be circle. So it's opening up the unit circle data set. That's not correct. Let's go back, select on share again, open in, and then copy to Excel. So this time it opened. Of course, we want to convert and edit.